Hey, this is Jonas from ROOK. Welcome to today's episode. We're diving into the insurance tech space today to see a bit what is out there, how are different companies using today wearable data in the benefit of the patient user as well as for their own risk assessment. Um, Remember, ROOK is here to help with the integration of wearables. So we are here being that connectivity player that enables a lot of these companies to extract the data from their patients from all these devices, such the Whoop, Aura Rings, Apple Watches, etc. Before saying more about ROOK here, let's dive into some interesting and exciting use cases. I want to kick this off with one very famous use case, which we all know from Vitality. Vitality is using wearable data and healthy habits tracking for reward mechanism. So when you keep healthy habits going over a period of time, you earn points, and those points help you then to redeem some benefits that can go from new Apple Watch to track even your health habits, all the way to just cinema tickets or gear for running. There's a lot of different modalities and options that you can choose from. This is all embedded into their life and health insurance play. It's a little bit different by region. So in the UK, we have this as part of a health and life insurance play, and then in the US, Vitality brought this to market together with John Hancock as a life insurance play. Wearable data being used then to just pull that data in continuously to then see if a user is maintaining healthy habits. Along those lines, there is companies that provide these services to the insurance and carrier space. One of them to mention would be Decadoo. Decadoo has created this health score that's a very holistic picture of the user's health. It almost looks like a credit card score, but for health. They are pulling in wearable data, but as well other data points such as nutrition, mental health, etc., to then have that score that helps us to understand user behavior as well from a B2B perspective, from a risk perspective, from the insurer. We can continuously understand the risk of our patients, the cohort of patients that we're having, programs that have obviously these type of health benefits and reward programs and that are built around a holistic health approach for the user, attract a certain type of population as well that normally is like risk lower class type of profile. Yet another one on those fronts is Optimity. Here we have the option to even have the combination of the wearable tracking that's directly linked to fitness and wellness experiences out of an application, from motivational challenges that you can do together to competitions, etc. Again, we have a scoring mechanism that kind of takes in consideration very holistic picture of the user from sleep to activity, stress levels, and nutrition. So yeah, Optimity, yet another one that would also provide these services to the carrier space. There's two more that I want to kind of quickly highlight. One, which is a client and partner of ours called Alula Technologies with the Viva Score. Here, the wearable data would be used in a daily ongoing fashion. You yourself set goals that you want to achieve, and then you are hold accountable towards these goals via the wearable data, as well as they have a cool technology that's helping them do a face scan, and that face scan information then also fills into the same journey of like tracking habits and reaching goals. This goes ahead alongside some other features where they would also use certain data in the smart underwriting component. So like a component that helps us to expedite certain kind of underwriting based on patterns and healthy habits that we see across the user. And yet another one that's focusing a lot on that early part of the customer journey in the insurance world on the underwriting component would be Clarity Health. Clarity Health has several solutions for early prediction, prevention, and solutions for the underwriting space. They have studied for many years the mortality and morbidity risk from wearable data as well as other data sources, wellness type health data, to those two factors. And yet another great solution when it comes to innovation on that underwriting front. That's the quick recap of today's session around how wearable data is being used in the insurance tech space. Three main core use cases that we've seen. One, early on in the process was the underwriting. Two, continuous engagement, wellness programs, setting rewards for, or incentivizing users by setting rewards for healthy behavior and habits, as we see then the reduced medical care cost in the long term, and that's where the return on investment comes in. And then the third one is obviously the carrier, the insurer can take the data in and use that for long-term risk assessment on an ongoing continuous basis. That's it for today. Thanks so much.